This story I found out in the attic of my house several weeks ago. The house I lived for 22 years is going to be demolished because of a new highway that is going to be built instead. It was a shock for the whole family, and that was the point when I decided to look up for the roots of my family and place I lived in for so a long time. So we moved out of the house because highway construction works and my house deconstruction should have begun in few weeks. Then I decided to search for the things that were left in the house. I went to the attic of the house and found a lot of letters, photos, diaries, and other valuable things that were collected by generations of my family. This puzzle of the history mustn't be forgotten. I put all this historical evidence in an old suitcase and saved them from being demolished. This suitcase my grandpa used to take to work when he lived in a village called Sopushki. He built a house in that village 90 kilometers away from the place that I am living now in Daugavpils. His son, my grandfather, in 1955 moved this house to Daugavpils. Stick by stick, brick by brick, he did it. My father continued the work of our family in 1987. He was fixing and emerging it, building several more rooms next to his father's house, building second floor, so preparing it for some more 50 years to stand on. Whilst for the majority of Latvians the year of 1989 was a revolutionary time when Latvians spoke out for their democratical rights, for my family it was a very peaceful time, fulfilled with work and caring of each other. My sister was 4 years old, I was only 3. We don't remember these days, but the letters, photos and diaries of my grandparents tell a lot. This evidence is valuable personally, and it tells more precisely history of my family than any history book. I kept reading letters, looking through photos and asking questions to my aunt, uncle, father, and I was surprised, but I got answers. Answers about the past of my relatives, the past of my city, and a part of Latvian history. The life of just a small family is very much interrelated with country's history, but history is a multidimensional story that is only then objective when all the sources are considered. There are left some letters unread, so there is more evidence about the history of a small family, but my family.